Hello and welcome to another Stuart Thomas Media review. Today we're going to be looking at the Aukey lenses for iPhone, specifically the 18mm HD wide angle camera lens and case for the 6 Plus. The first thing I'd probably say about this particular lens is actually the packaging. It's probably one of the neatest packaging I've seen ever. I mean, it's green, apparently, although it's not green, the colour. If you can't see that, because of the stupid focus, it says go green with Aukey. It's green. Again, not green. But if we open it, let's have a look. It's got a nice little top bit, we can open that. And inside, you've got a nice foam padded thing with a clip and the lens. The lens isn't there because it's currently on my phone, which I'll show you in just a moment. But all in all, it's a fantastically packaged product, although that's pretty boring. So let's move on. So what I've done is I've removed the lens from the phone. But what they do is give you this funky case for your iPhone. Now it doesn't add that much bulk to your iPhone, it keeps it quite slim. But it does have this weird circular thing here. Look at this. Oh, getting the bloody focus on this is a nightmare. There we go. No. There we are. That's a circular thing just there. Right, hold on. Let's put that back. That'll do. Something like that. Is that in focus? Good, that'll do. Right, cool. So what you do with this is you take the lens, which they've supplied, which is here. Hold on. Like this. You can't really see it at the moment because it's inside a little box. Again, there we go, remove the box. And that's the lens itself. Okay, so quite a big lens for an iPhone, lens attachment, but there is a reason. It's made of glass and metal. Rather than being those cheap, nasty plastic rip-off ones, this is solid and feels solid as well. But you take your phone case and you screw it in to the case. This means it's more stable. It aligns with the camera and there's no chance of it coming off anytime soon. So there we are. So okay, fine, that's not practical to put that in your pocket, but the idea is you carry the lens in a separate little pocket, screw it onto that when you need it, and away you go. So with that in mind, let's have a look at some of the photos. So just a note before I show you any photo, no editing has been done to these photos at all, and I've simply just point and shot the photo. There's been no trickery or no extra stuff, they're straight out of the camera. So the first shot is this, and this is shot on the iPhone 6 Plus. No filters, no editing, like I said, straight from the camera. It's not a bad photo, a little bit underexposed, but it's okay. Anyway, let's have a look at the shot with the Aukey lens. So you can see instantly it's a lot wider and a lot brighter because obviously the wider the lens, the more light it can get into the photo. It looks brilliant. To be honest, I prefer it more than the original one. It's brighter, slightly more colourful, there's a lot more in that photo. Now if I overlay the original shot, you can see how much more is in the photo. You know, a significant amount. So if you are taking photos of landscape or big groups of people, the Aukey wide-angle lens is going to be superb for it. And you'll notice as well, okay, there might be a little bit of distortion on the outside of the photos towards the bottom corner. However, this is not unusual for a wide-angle lens. If you get the most expensive wide-angle lens and put it on the most expensive camera you can afford, there will be a little bit of distortion. So it's nothing to worry about. To be honest though, the distortion is absolutely minimal for something that you're attaching onto the outside of an iPhone. It's absolutely incredible. And vignetting as well, there isn't much vignetting considering how wide this shot is. I think the fact that the iPhone has a case that you can screw the lens into certainly helps with this because it means you can get the lens aligned with the camera properly. And so there you have it. There's an example of some of the photos and the pros and cons of using this wide-angle lens. All in all, or in conclusion, this is probably the best wide-angle lens for the iPhone to get the most out of your photos. I'll be using this in an upcoming film, which once it's finished, you'll be able to see the link here. I'll be using it to create big wide-angle shots of vistas and so on and so on and so on. But you're going to have to wait to see that because that's not done just yet. But like I said, click here again if you want to see the film that is shot with this. But best lens for iPhone. Thanks very much for watching, and if you did like this video, don't forget to subscribe and check us out in the future. Thanks.